So basically, that I have come up with 3 points about a possible, what was the question?
Difficulties.
Yeah, there might be 3 difficulties that our strategy might face. Firstly, I believe it is about being able to reach out to the wider public. Second, it would be about effectively convincing people to take up the pledge. And thirdly, it would be about the fact that there is an absence of a tangible repercussion to not following their pledge, even after taking up the pledge system. So, firstly, it would be the fact that our choice of advertising and reaching out to the wider public for our second strategy would be the third strategy through a carnival. So basically, a carnival is something that we have decided to hold annually, and because it is our only way of reaching out to the wider public, the pledge card system might not actually be able to reach out to all of the Singaporeans. Because there are Singaporeans who do not like to go to carnivals, there are Singaporeans who might not be emotionally affected through fun activities in the carnival. Therefore, they might not actually even take up the pledge. There are those who also tend to ignore pledge cards or any form of advertisements or items given out during carnivals because they basically find it a bother. So this problem of how I believe might be detrimental to this strategy would be that it might not be able to reach out to such a large public and get them to take up the pledge and stop shark fin soup consumption. So secondly, one of the difficulties that our strategy might face would also be the fact that that people might not actually be effectively convinced to take up the pledge. This is because the collaboration with SSN and WWF to revamp the pledging system, on top of not being able to reach a wider public, might not effectively convince them. Because with the annual carnival, the other times when there are no carnivals, the public will not be aware that there is such a pledging system that continues to go on. On top of that, as the advertisements and campaigns to reach out to the wider public for the pledge card might not be able to convince people, because people might just see the pledge card as a pledge card itself and see no reason why they should actually take up the pledge when the carnival is over. So other than not being able to reach out to the wider public, not being able to convince the people is another difficulty that we might face. Thirdly, the fact that the pledge card is actually the pledge card is still just a pledge might not actually make people permanently stop shark fin soup consumption in the long term. This is because as human beings and pragmatic Singaporeans, when we face no maybe tangible legal effects of disobeying or not following our pledge, we might actually just not follow it in the end. Just like how because just like how we as Singaporeans might have decided not to take the pledge, with shark fin soup consumption is a tradition among the majority of the Chinese in Singapore, which take up a majority of the race population, the Chinese. So when we when our parents ask to eat shark fin soup during maybe special occasions such as weddings, it is hard for us to decline because it's already a tradition that's embedded into the Chinese society in Singapore. So even if we have taken up the pledge, we might think that it is okay to disregard the pledge for that 1 or 2 times, which will lead to the ineffectiveness of our strategy. So because disobeying, even after taking the pledge, disobeying the pledge might not result in any legal consequences. People might actually disregard the pledge in the end. So with my 3 points that I've come up with, I believe